me and my friend Lily, we were really excited to enjoy our Saturday afternoon at this trendy new restaurant, which had just opened up at this five-star hotel in New Delhi, India. At just 17 years of age, we were really excited and enthused. You know how teenage energy is, right? Driven by impulse. There's a vortex of impulse in our heads and we don't really know what to do with it. So we decided to go to this five-star restaurant, which had this, amazing, very fancy menu, rooftop dining. And before walking into the restaurant, with just 17 years of age, you're still getting out of your 12th grade, you don't have enough money. So we checked our purses and turns out that we had exactly 487 Indian rupees. Just enough to probably have just that one dish at this fancy restaurant and then still have a little bit of money left for us to get back home in an auto. If you've seen the Indian three-wheeler. So we were perusing through the menu thinking, what is it that we can really afford? And turns out we ended up selecting the tomato basil soup, which looked delicious, at least in the pictures. And it was 420 rupees. So we thought, okay, even after taxes, I think we should still have a little bit of money left for us to get back home. Driven with a lot of passion, enthusiasm, and the love for dining at a fancy five-star restaurant, I called for the waiter and we ordered the tomato basil soup. And the waiter was like, okay, I'll also get you an extra bowl in case you guys want to share it. We were like, yes, cool, works. A few minutes later, my friend Lily, now, Lily had this face. So I am almost 5'9" and she is 5 feet 3 inches tall, wearing the highest possible heels ever. And she's always very excited, very, fun-like to be with. Petite and, short and cute-looking girl. She was like, Charmin, listen, you know what? I want to click pictures with the soup. I want to click pictures at this restaurant. I want to put it up on, my social media. By the way, Facebook had just come in. So we were like, okay, let's do this. And then all of a sudden, something dawns upon her and she opens her purse and she checks and the reaction on her face is, Charmin, you know what? What happened? We don't have 487 rupees. What do you mean? We just counted, right? Together, both of us pooling our money together. We do have 487 rupees. Like, no, we are 50 rupees short. I thought it was a 50 rupee note, but turns out it's a 20 rupee note. What? So that means 487 minus 50. We don't have enough. We just have 437 rupees. So we pay 420 plus taxes for this, for the soup, and then we don't have any money to get back home. I'm tensed now. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get out of that situation because we'd already ordered food. How do we even just walk out? And a few minutes later, the person gets the food. The soup's looking delicious, streaming hot soup. And then he goes. And then a few minutes later, I'm like, Lily, listen, I have an idea. He's like, what idea? I don't know. What are you going to do? Are we going to wash utensils? We don't have money to pay. This is so embarrassing. I don't know what I do. I'm so sorry. I'm like, shut up, Lily. Let me think. We're sitting here and I happen to glance through the restaurant. Now, New Delhi summers are really hot. There are mosquitoes. So I see this one place where there are mosquitoes buzzing. And I was like, babe, I have an idea. Just play along. I was like, okay, fine. So I just walk to this place, I catch hold of a mosquito, I swat it, and then quietly looking through the place, making sure that no one's noticing, very discreetly, I place the mosquito in the soup. Disclaimer, guys, please don't do this. This is harmful. Don't do this. Lily's eyes have suddenly lit up with hope. I take a deep breath. I let go. Have you guys heard of box breathing? You know, I recently read that somewhere, that when in stressful situations, inhale, hold, exhale, hold. This apparently helps you control anxiety. So I was trying to do that. And then, very calmly and a very firm look on my face, excuse me, I call the waiter, and the gentleman comes, and I'm like, you know what, I'm a little disappointed, but there is a mosquito in my soup. And the waiter froze. What? 5-star hotel, best restaurant, tomato basil soup has a mosquito. Oh my God, am I gonna lose my job? He quickly goes back inside and gets the manager with him. I see while they're coming back, you know, they're talking, and the manager's like, I'm so sorry, ma'am. I'm so embarrassed. I'm really sorry that you have a mosquito in the soup. Please allow me to replace this. Please allow me to get you another soup. Now I am getting back in action, right? You know what? I'm not hungry anymore. I really wanted to have the tomato basil soup, but the mosquito just makes me question the quality of soup in this place. We'd prefer to leave. And this person, I'm sure his heart was pounding. Of course, you don't have to pay. You don't have to pay at all. We are really sorry. We are so sorry about this experience. We'll make sure that it never happens again. Okay, thank you, no problem. And I take Lily along with me, pull her, and we just walk out like there was no tomorrow. When we get a safe distance away, Lily finally breathes. She's like, oh my God, Charmin, I can't believe you just did that. Like, how did you come up with this idea? I'm like, oh my God, let's just run and let us never come back to this restaurant ever again. That day, at the age of 17, this is what Lily told me, that Charmin, it seems like you have a knack for thinking on your feet. You know, no matter what the situation, no matter what the problem, you can always come up with an idea. At the age of 17, I realized something about myself, that confidence is not just about being your best, but it's about being calm, staying composed, and still being resourceful, even if things don't go as planned. That was an insane life lesson that I learned that day. As we walked out of the restaurant, I decided that I am going to make sure that I build upon my confidence and pass it on to other people for them to learn. Disclaimer again, guys, don't do this. You should always pay for your food. I was broke, I was 17, but today I wouldn't do this.